How you doing? I'm Kevin O'Hara for Habits Feed 2 and habitsunplugged.com. Today I'm going to do a video on how to prepare to stop drinking alcohol. You know, we've got a short course that we've just given away, so you can take that. But it's just a quick video just to give you a few tips on how to get yourself prepared to stop drinking. This is one of our videos. It's one of the 100 videos in 100 days from December through March, and our goal is to try and help as many people as we can to stop drinking alcohol. So preparation is so important. I keep saying, no matter what it is that you do with alcohol, the actual stopping drinking part is simple, right? You don't put the alcohol into your mouth. That's it, right? That if you just do that one thing, right, then you've stopped drinking alcohol. It's changing the habit, changing your mind, changing your thinking, changing your mindsets, changing the way you look at things, changing the way you act. All of those things come after that. But they cannot come, you cannot do these things until you stop the one thing that is preventing you from doing these things. So preparation from that perspective is so important. I mean, we do so much in our lives that we push ourselves into, that we need to prepare for. I mean, think about all the things that you do. Think about the preparation that you would do for going for an interview, or going on holidays, or going for, starting a business or building a house, or any of those big things that you do in your life. People prepare, even if it's only a mental thing, for so many small things as well. Going to the shops, for instance, or going to the gym, or just their day. What am I going to do today? And it's like thinking about this and that and the other, and you're sort of planning out things in your head. This stopping drinking alcohol has the potential to change your entire life. So I think preparation is super important. It's super important that you put time into thinking about these things and organizing your life in such a way that it becomes easier to do this, right? So preparation just it gets you prepared for a start for the things that are going to come, especially if you listen to somebody who's been there and done that and can give you a few tips on what to expect. It gets you thinking about yourself, gets you thinking about what's going to come next, and how your life is going to change, and it gets you moving. It gets you moving in the right direction and focused in the right direction. So there's two perspectives from this that I want to talk about today. One is preparing for the outer stuff, and one is preparing for the inner stuff. And preparing for the outer stuff, you're talking about things that are outside of you, outside of your control mostly. And there's only so much that you can prepare in this. So you can prepare there's certain things that you can do to prepare your inner environment, so where you live, getting rid of alcohol, getting rid of all the paraphernalia, just changing your environment in bits and pieces so that it makes it easier for you to stop. Your wider environment is a lot more difficult. You can change the way you are reacting in your wider environment, so you avoid certain things, you deliberately go a certain route so that you're avoiding certain things, you change the way that you think about certain things. But apart from that, there's nothing that you can do to physically control that. The fact that there's alcohol out there and there's people drinking out there and there's big alcohol advertising campaigns and billboards and all that kind of stuff. Then we're going on to the preparing the inner stuff, and this for me is the most important part. This is preparing your mind. This is the thing that you have total control over, almost total control over it, right? It's the most important part of this thing. So, and it's getting yourself to realize that you are starting as you mean to go on. So you're preparing yourself now, you're thinking about things now, you're getting your mind in the right frame that it's operating in this in a certain direction, in a certain focus, and you're trying to see how things are going to turn out, and you're trying to get your mind prepared for that. What if somebody says this to me? What if somebody says that to me? What if this happens in my life? What if that happens in my life? What am I going to do when I get cravings? What am I going to do when this happens to me, or that? All of these kind of things have an answer to them in advance. The more you can answer these questions in advance, the better prepared you are for anything that comes up. And I mean, above all, what I teach is critical thinking skills. So it's thinking about your decisions, thinking about your future, imagining what's going to happen, and thinking about, well, how is that going to affect me? How is that going to affect not only that decision and me in that moment, but how is it going to affect me in a month's time, or 5 years time, how is that one decision going to roll out in my life? How is that one decision going to affect the other people in my life, right? So this is all about, this all starts with preparation. This all gets you going with preparation. I mean, one of the biggest reasons that people fail in this journey is because they do not prepare. You know, it's as simple as that. They get into it, they wind themselves up, or they say, oh yeah, I can do this, and then day one comes and they're going, yeah, you've done it. Day one, day two comes and it's like, oh shit, I'm getting a bit worried now. Oh god. Day three comes and they get the feeling of they're going to be missing out on stuff. They get the feeling that, you know, somebody says, oh, do you fancy a drink at the weekend? No, but it's all chipping away. Whereas the more prepared you are going into this, the more prepared you are for any circumstance that comes about, the easier it becomes for you, if that makes any sense. So anyway, as I said, we've got a preparation course. It's the quick start preparation guide. Click the link down below this video. It's the first link, I think. Click on that, go to the website, put in your email and your first name, and you'll get the course straight away. It's 8 videos. The 8 videos are less than an hour in total, and they'll take you through a lot of these steps: the interior, the exterior, the mind stuff, the why motivation why moderation is not a good thing, why motivation is a good thing. A few of these different concepts we go through, so it's down below. The idea of the videos is to give you clarity about where you are, where you're going to go, give you the confidence that you know you can do this, that you know that you can do this, and give you the courage that you can step across that line. So if you haven't taken the course yet, like I said, it's just an hour. It's less than an hour of your time. You don't have to split up into 8 videos, so you can watch one and then watch another one, and then, you know, in your own time. So I've been teaching this for a long time. I've been teaching these principles for a long time. So I know that if you follow this basic stuff, it's going to give you a solid foundation for moving forwards, right? So take it for what it is anyway. I will speak to you again very soon, tomorrow, obviously. Like I said, we've just hit 50,000 subscribers, so we're going to do a live stream. I'm not sure if that's already done by the time you watch this video. It's going to be done before the new year, so take good care of yourself. I will speak to you again soon. Onwards and upwards. Take care. Bye now.